What is up, people? I'm here today for a video entry into Mr. Tony of the Dead's 300 subscriber contest. First of all, before I get into it, let me say congratulations on 300. Here's to 300 more, and then 300 on top of that, and then 300 on top of that. But congratulations on the milestone that you just hit, and thank you for this opportunity to win or enter your contest that you were holding. First of all, there's a few rules. You got to be a subscriber to him and also the Dorkening, which I am. Just so you know, I've been a subscriber for a while. Another thing is you have to make a video response, which I'm doing now. And there's 3 questions he has, and then he wants a shout out. So let me get the shout out over first. I got 2 people I like to shout out. One being Be Kind Rewind. He's always commenting on people's videos, on my videos especially. Always answers any comments that you leave on his. So definitely needs to be watched more. That's Be Kind Rewind. And then a newer guy that I started watching is Big Block Blu-ray, another guy that is very active in the community, answers comments and comments on other people's walls. So them two, they could use viewers, they can just show the love to them is what I'm trying to say. I'll leave their channels as well as Mr. Tony of the Dead's channel under this video, just so you can all check him out. Then he asked 3 questions, but before I get into the questions, I'll just say, come on, Tony, you know, I fellow Tonys, you should just let me win this contest, you know, throw my name on the side or something. And kidding. Anyway, he asked 3 questions. The first question was, who do you think is an overrated actor or actress? Actresses, I really have no people that I think are overrated. Not that I follow that many, but everyone that I watch is usually decent unless they're in like a lower budget movie. Most of the movies I see, I never really have a problem with any actresses, so I really can't say I know of any offhand that I think are overrated. But there is an actor that I think is very overrated. He's in bigger movies, and he plays the same role, and the role is just one that I don't really enjoy myself, and that's Matthew McConaughey. In most of the roles that I've ever seen him in, I really didn't like him. I don't know. It's just, I don't know if it's just laid back attitude or I just don't know what it is. I just don't like his. He could be the nicest guy in the world. I just don't like his acting. I don't like his just the roles he plays in his movies. I don't know if it's meant to be that way, but I don't know. He's just not one guy I like in any movie that I've ever seen him in. So if anyone that I say is overrated, it's going to be him, Matthew McConaughey. Hate me for it, but that's my opinion. The second question he asked is, what scene from a horror movie actually grossed you out? Nowadays, with all these horror movies that come out, you pretty much get the same deaths. You get the death scenes are very overrated and just done over and over and over again. The one scene that really disturbed me, though, was not even a death scene. It was just a scene in it, and that was from the first Hostel, where the kid gets his like Achilles or tendon sliced, both of them, and then he tries to go get up, and then he falls forward, and his ankle just flops over. So honestly, that is probably one of the most disturbing scenes. Not that it was horribly disgusting. It was just a thought of getting that done to you and that happening to you, that your ankle just snaps and falls over, and I don't know. It was just very disturbing in my eyes. And the third question he has is, what sequel do you think surpassed the original? there's a whole bunch of them I can name, and most of them would be, probably said many times before. But this I've mentioned a few times so far in a couple of my videos and stuff. This is recent. It was like a 10-year wait in between, so then it was like, in my eyes, if this sequel didn't live up to the first one, I was going to be really pissed. But honestly, the sequel, which is actually a prequel, kind of surpassed it. So the second to it. Hopefully this counts, because it is technically a prequel to it. But that's Monsters University. I always enjoyed Monsters, Inc. It was one of my favorite Disney cartoons, or Disney animated movies. And then I heard Monsters University was coming out last year, and I was like, oh man, I can't wait to see it. I never got around to see it in the theaters. I heard really good things about it. Then I watched it for myself, and I'd say that this movie surpasses the first one. I think just the way it's shot and the whole plot line of the movie, which I've said before, I just enjoy it totally, 100% more than the first one. It's hard to say because I do like Monsters, Inc., but I must say that the sequel, or prequel sequel, is better than the first. So hopefully I answered your questions good enough, thoroughly enough. Again, congratulations on 300 or 300 plus. Here's to, like I said, 300 more, and then 300 on top of that, and then 300 on top of that. So hopefully this video response was good, and I'll see you.